have said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Nah, I haven't.
The Cornhuskers will put total leather and
What you said, bro? I probably missed it.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25.
Yeah.
Line. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. The give to Davis. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Knowles! Great job by the back on the option.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's John. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
It was just a run.
Here's the handoff. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Power football with the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I think I played, bro.
Well, when you talk Nebraska,
When he was USC.
it always comes down to their ability running it on offense, whether it's the option or whether it's conventional. They've got a long and illustrious history of great running backs, and this guy is on the field for a reason. His vision, his ability to make people miss, run with toughness, he can do it all.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Florida State. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kane. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a...
I figured it was coming. I just try to do something different.
It comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
That's okay.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch you.
Oh!
Really
I tried to kill him, dog.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the
Yeah, I missed.
Create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The Huskers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Peppers.
Well, they gave him that.
Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Some much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They put together a 70-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Oh, he threw it.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to
Well, I hate that.
the end zone did not work out. As he
Aggravate me for no reason.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Got a man, it's Gibson. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make movement change impossible. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short.
He really rushed. He really ran back with an end, and he caught it.
And if that don't light your fire,
That's crazy. That's crazy, dog.
Is when the big boy, the most athletic
Crazy word.
the defensive linemen make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
On the move. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understanding what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Finds his tight end. He's inside the 15.
Boy, they cheating right there, boy. I was in man, and he ain't even moved to it.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with.
Good play.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get
It's my
back in
fault.
when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves. And we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
And the extra point is good. All tied up, just about set to kick it away.
I mean, truth be told, my DBs be dropping. I don't understand how the DN be that perfect. But I support though. I'm trying to tell you, they got something. Yeah, sure got something.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the
Come on, man, just make that block.
all down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like...
There he goes. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
Okay, I like it.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Finds his big tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there being
What it look like?
allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
What?
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Wow. What was that?
picked up now. Here's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Glass. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Smashed, just dismissing tackles. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Seminoles. That his 40th career.
Yeah, they tried to stop me, dog.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him.
I don't know what it is.
He's going to get the football. He's going to be featured and still finds the end zone week after week.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Alabama endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Bryant-Denny Stadium, and the Tide came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
The Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Snagged in the middle, it's Kane. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
He's sitting right there.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I knew where he wanted to go.
On 4th down and come up bankrupt. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Runs through the tackle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Applewhite. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives
Oh,
together.
my gosh. Oh, pick it up and run. A good block.
And they finished it off with
Shoot.
a 14-yard run for the score.
They slowed that bit all the way down. Big could have walked back there.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes
Try to go up the middle with it.
back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
There we go in.
Reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be
Good job.
Last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Man, this
You got to do something about that, dog.
unleashed a cannon on that one.
And
You got to do something about that.
Foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, that play just took a lot of time to develop. The longer the quarterback held on to the football, the longer the time that strong safety had to just think, you know what, I know I'm supposed to be back here covering, but I'm going to go get myself involved. And he shows you his speed as he was able to close the gap.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And he'll ramble to the 30.
Do that bit quick. I can't even get back in my drop.
You know, this defense loves to
That
play
was bad. That was bad
coverage, so
defense.
you're seeing this offense
my
now
fault.
attacking that. They're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
The Cornhuskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. He let that thing fly quickly.
Lay him out anyway. Lay him out anyway.
You got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. That's caught.
He caught that.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
Watch the running back.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Lost to throw again.
Thank you, sir.
Off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room.
He should be. He not.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Corners are going to bail. Back to throw. It's Applewhite. That's caught. It's Glass. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's moving out of the pocket.
Good defense.
He will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Seminoles want to move quickly. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Here's the pressure. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
I know that was tough.
That's my
As a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take
I tried to throw the ball.
You got to be able to get rid of that football and give it.
But that's my fault. That's my fault.
It wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Fires to the right.
Oh, come on, dog. Come on, bro. I hate that, bro. Everybody else can get that pick but me.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
That's what I'm saying. They crapped me decent on that one. It's all good, though. I played myself. I shouldn't even did that shit. I should have just ended it off. I gave up them points. Gave up them points.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking downfield is Applewhite. Got his man out of the backfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And that touchdown hurt me.
The Seminoles will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Let me see. Hulk. iPhone. See that? I do that.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready.
What? We didn't even move.
He's inside the 40.
Good play.
Inside the 20.
We was froze the whole time.
Nebraska. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Good play. We didn't even move, bro. We was frozen.
I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable. Having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Yeah, that's
Miami opened up
yeah.
a can.
It's all
How
good.
many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football.
What you talking about?
Notice. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game.
I don't know, dog.
But this type of win is a serious statement.
I don't know.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll ride Davis here. Really good
Come on,
job
bro.
by everybody there. Well blocked. Good
They gotta let me go.
first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
Yes, Sirski.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. They'll try to run for it.
Oh, that's my fault. See the hole, said.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit.
Oh, I know you. Come on, dog.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Wants to throw. It's Applewhite. He throws into the middle of the field. Oh,
He dropped it?
the ball was right on the money. It just
Boy, they be cheating.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half.
That's crazy work.
better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down.
Bro, they not blocking, bro. That wasn't even no crazy blitz. They did a cover 3.
Front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys.
Dog, he went in untouched damn near, bro.
Get the job done.
The Seminoles send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He looks it in.
He did.
It's a fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run, and this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
To the ground with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Huskers are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to pick up.
Come on, bro.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets
We
him
getting held so long, and it's uncharacteristic. Why we getting held like this?
Really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gets the back moving. This quarterback part of their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout.
Ain't no, I'm about to, boy, I was finna lose it, bruh.
Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The Cornhuskers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
Okay.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the give off the left side. Runs through a tackle. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Are you kidding me, dog? We moving so slow.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll keep this drive moving by picking
that was nerve-wracking.
down. They have it at the 36.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator because on 3rd down, you throw a bunch of wide receivers out there. Everybody on defense thinks you're going to be throwing the football. Instead, you hand it off to your running back, and he shows great vision. He knows where the sticks are, picks up the first down. And this offense, they've got some momentum going on.
We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Bro, what?
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind
Crazy.
this defense. To the air, it's Applewhite.
What is the dog? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, dog. It ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way, bro.
Just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just now on the same page with his target.
The Noles will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up.
Turning it on! And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. They think there's room to run to the right here. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
That is no good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The toss sweep to the right. Got enough for the 1st. And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some
open field on the run. Touchdown, Florida State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The 2-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Yeah, he be moving with these ends, dog.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Barnett. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard them.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
Hey, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that
You're killing me, Smalls.
Play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He
tosses
one high and deep down the left side.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Quarterback making checks. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Now
Go get that man. They still almost let him get it.
Down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than's blocked, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football.
Got some room into the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Seminoles. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it out. It's John. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
stop this run, dog.
Go back to work on offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the... Oh, he's got...
And I hate that play, dog. It's just like hella bodies always.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Come on, zero.
Getting a hand on that pass.
You know it was coming.
A lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Leaves it with the running back.
There we go.
Only a couple.
What was that all game?
Staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Let's go. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
There we go.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field.
Now we playing like we play football.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close.
What'd you say, bro?
The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It do be a little too late.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Past the 45. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. So they're closing in on a solid top 25 win for the resume, in addition to holding off any thoughts of an upset.
Well, they were very anxious and eager, too, to make a statement to the entire country just how dominant they were. They have...
Get out of the way, Zero.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, no! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league.
Ooh, shoot.
Oklahoma.
85-35?
And after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners.
Yeah, 85-35.
And 2018. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this
Oklahoma and whoever just played. Can't even remember.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Using the quick game. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He'll take it himself. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. And the Huskers will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen.
Did we hurt his quarterback? I don't remember.
You
Hey.
got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game.
Oh, that was 8.
All but over.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice move there. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Next, going for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. And the route is on. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop him on.
But he good at that, dog.
The handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game.
That's the second one he could have blocked. Yeah, that's the second one he could have blocked.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Let's try this.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to adjust the pattern. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving. He'll work and weave his way all the way up
Hey,
to the
GG.
45.